All right. Everyone's coming back in. We've gotten to full pumpkin transformation. Doesn't get any more vampire pumpkin than this.
Is this the pumpkin's final form?
This is the pumpkin's final form. Let me just add Kitsune Hime as moderator real quick, since I can see her. Confirmed. So, this is the pumpkin's final form. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. And now he flies off. Chris Pumpkin. Yes, sure, why not? Sounds good. Sounds good to me. All right, so we got about 5 items left, and then we're going to be done.
These ones all have unclear instructions in some way.
These all have unclear instructions. We're going to do our best. If the people are there, then great. Oh, someone says that pumpkin has spice. Haha. You are correct. So if the people are not here, we're just going to have to make executive decisions based on what we've got. So hopefully that will suffice. Who we got first?
Okay, this one is not super unclear, but we do have to make a decision about the side sketch.
Okay, this is for Dorian. Dorian Broadwater. Dorian, if you are here, please let us know. And let me bring up your order, which is 11. Actually, let me just refresh this. 1149, is it? 56. I gotta look at the right numbers. That'll help. There we go. Okay.
So they've duplicated their instructions on this sheet and on the sticky notes.
Okay. Let's see what it says. I told you, Sasuke, you don't possess the Mangekyo Sharingan. Quote in white, underlined words in red. Okay, we can do that. And then there's a side window quote. You'll never be able to win against these eyes of mine in red. Cool. And for drawing just the outline.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Does that mean they want a red outline for the red?
Yeah, it looks like it.
And then a black outline for the center and not filled in?
Yeah, and it looks like there's a little red in the center. The picture's a little dark and confusing, but I don't know if Dorian Broadwater is here. Is that Ryan Xplex? Can you fill in the side? I don't know you did them filled in. Oh, okay. It looks like, yeah, I'll just do it. I'll just do the normal. Yeah, the way I normally do it is, that's all the black that's filled in, and the parts that are pink are the red in there. So I'll just do that. No one's, yep. We'll do that. That's going to be simpler.
Much easier.
Much easier. Let's just fill it in. All right. Well, problem solved. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here, Dorian. Okay, let's start with that, just so that's ready to go. This, I don't know what you would call this, like a sickle Mangekyo Sharingan. This one's relatively straightforward. Not super complicated, which is good.
A 3-bladed shuriken?
Something? I don't know if you could do a 3-bladed shuriken because I don't think it has enough blades to stick in. I think a shuriken has to have at least like
4.
6.
I think it has
4, 6, something like that. Maybe 4, yeah. 3 would seem...
I think I've seen them with 3.
Yeah, that seems too few, but what do I know? How many times have I thrown a shuriken? I don't know. And he says, thank you. Great, cool. So we'll do that. So let's work on the quote on the front. Quote in white, underlined in red. Makes sense. All right. So white and red. So I told you, and let me switch to red for Sasuke. Ugh. Except I have to have it open. Okay, Sasuke. You don't possess the, and then Mangekyo Sharingan. There we go. And then you want Signature in white, character name in red. Got it? Got it.
That looks very nice on Hitachi boxes.
Yeah, it looks really good. All right. And then on the side, and there's a quote in red. Yeah, it's all quote in red on the side. Okay, you'll never be able to win. I feel like a Ouija board.
You're speaking like one letter at a time.
Yeah. Against these eyes of mine. Cool. Awesome. And now I will fill in the eye. Let's make sure it's dry first, Crispin. Okay. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Okay, so we got that red taken care of, that white taken care of, and we'll fill in with the juicy red.
That's 2 types of gum.
It is.
Juicy fruit and big red.
Right.
Please tell me they still make those.
They
Otherwise,
probably do.
I'm gonna feel very old.
Yeah, they probably do. Oh, and the middle, I always gotta remember the middle dot. There we have it. All right. I think we've got this sorted. I told you, Sasuke, you don't possess the Mangekyo Sharingan. Yeah, that looks really nice. I like that red and white balance. That's nice. And then on the side, you'll never be able to win against these eyes of mine. Cool, with the red and black Mangekyo Sharingan eye on the side. Brilliant. Awesome.
Lovely.
Thank you for the clear directions.
And thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here to clarify things. Glad we could fill that in for you. I think that looks better anyway. And frankly, it's simpler. It's easier to do. Cool. We got a thank you and a thank you so much. Great.
Yay.
So glad. That satisfies.
We want everyone to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
That is why we get persnickety about stuff.
Yep. We want everything to be all right. Okay. So, what's
Here
next?
we go. We are
This-
back to...
We got to make some executive decisions.
Yeah. Hopefully this person is here.
This is for Gus. Gus Cantu, 1164. Okay, there's nothing there.
The front is simple. The side quote, I just want to make sure is not too long.
Side quote, you and I are flesh and blood. I'm always going to be there for you, even if it's only as an obstacle for you to overcome.
Do you think you can fit that there? Without any drawing?
In the white, I think I can do that.
Okay.
The white sometimes comes off a little narrower. Red, signature white. Let's try. Let's try the side first.
If not,
Let's
I
see
can
how
wipe
that
it off and you
goes.
can use the skinny white.
And I use the skinny one. All right. You and I are flesh. You know what? Maybe we should just start with the skinny white.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Then you talk to the chat and I'll clean the box.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
worried.
use the skinny white. It's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Whatever's
I'm
going
so
to make
sorry.
you less anxious.
That's gonna make me less anxious that I'm not gonna get it all in there.
Yeah, because we don't want to.
That's a big one. All right, so this is for Gus. I don't know if we have Gus here. Nope, I don't see a Gus. So Izzy's going to be nice enough to just take that off real quick. And then I think I could probably just do the front while that's drying, because if I'm using the skinny one, it should be enough room. Make sure the skinny one. Yep, skinny one's playing very nicely.
Stay in the box.
So the skinny one is ready to go. Do. Oh, watching from Guam. Well, greetings to Guam.
That's so cool.
Blade. Oh yes, we did do blades.
Yes, we thought your name was so cool.
Yeah, we thought your name was cool. It must have been. I think it must have been in the last session, but they're all saved and posted up on
I
Instagram.
think it was early.
Or maybe it was earlier
It was
than that.
the first session, but I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
But yeah, just figure out the time code and translate it to Los Angeles time.
We think your name
then-
sounds like a superhero name.
Yes, your name sounds like a superhero, and then you'll be able to figure out which section
Okay.
yours was in, which part.
Here you go, hon.
There we go. So, let me do the front first. So, it says to Gus. So I assume you want that. We don't have a Gus here, right? I have not seen a Gus. So, it does say to Gus. Forgive me, Sasuke, but this is it.
Sure. If they want to wipe it off, they can.
Yep.
Gus, if you decide you don't want two Gus on there,
Mm-hmm.
you can dip a Q-tip in a little bit of rubbing alcohol and you can take that off. But do it very carefully.
Yeah, Sasuke. But this is it. Signature in white. Okay, and then we're going to do the white quote on the side in the skinny marker. You and I are flesh and blood. I'm always going to be there for you, even if it's only as an obstacle for you to overcome. Ooh, literally.
Only
No
just
way I could have done that
with the normal.
with a normal. There we go. Forgive me, Sasuke, but this is it. So there's the quote and the simple one on the front. Oh, you're Gus. Okay, great. Well, there you have it, Gus. You and I are flesh and blood. I'm always going to be there for you, even if it's only as an obstacle for you to overcome. So hopefully that works for you. Good, and you love it. Good, good, good. Glad we could accommodate. Fortunately, you wanted the side quote in white, and white and black, they do make the skinny paint pens. Otherwise, that would not have been possible. We would have had to break the laws of physics. All right, 1164, complete. Good. So, we're down to like, what, 3 left?
Last
2?
couple items here.
Okay, last couple items. It works perfectly. Good, good, good. I'm glad you like it, Gus.
Okay, there's this big pin is Gabriel Lama.
Oh, yes. Gabriel Lamatina.
Are you
If there's
here?
a Gabriel Lamatina,
If you're
please identify
I
yourself.
think you should probably just sign it sideways the way that they have it.
You think?
Everything. I don't know. I mean, that's the way they might want it.
I don't know. That seems a little crazy, but I guess that's the way it was on there. This is how it was Gabriel, this is how we got it. So I don't know. I guess we do it
The way that you've marked
the way you've marked it, because I
sign
guess
here,
it wouldn't
it wouldn't have fit that way.
So it's gotta. It would not have fit this way, even though that's the way we think it should go. It seems like it only fits.
We think we should sign it at the
Sideways.
bottom, but you have it marked on the side.
You have it marked on the side, so I will do it sideways, I guess.
I guess you can make your signature a little longer.
Yeah, something. All right.
Unless you want to make an executive decision and put it at the bottom. It would look better when he's standing up. I don't know.
I think so. I mean, call me crazy, but
Hey, are there any other fig pin collectors in the chat?
yeah. If
Would
anyone,
it look better with his signature
it's
at the bottom?
it's gonna
so-
look it's gonna
so
look better
the
with the
pin can stand up?
signature at the bottom rather than signature sideways, right? I mean, I think it's gonna look better at the bottom, and then it won't be obscuring Hitachi so much. It'll just be sort of on his feet. So I don't know if anyone else has any.
Survey says, chat.
Yeah, survey says
Anyone collect
anyone,
these pins?
normal or sideways. I don't know. I think normal.
Bottom or side?
Yeah, bottom or side.
Sideways.
I think bottom. I think bottom. I don't know if anyone's these sort of signature at the bottom. Yeah. Stitchy Loves agrees with us. Yeah, it seems silly to sign it sideways like that, so I'm just going to sign it at the
At
bottom.
the bottom with character name underneath?
Yep.
Okay. I think when he's standing upright, then you'll be able to see the signature.
Mm-hmm. Executive decision. Also, you can see it better.
It looks nice.
Yeah. There you go. See, it's on the bottom, then you can make out Itachi really nicely. There we go. So, hopefully that satisfies Gabriel.
We've been trying since the very beginning to find you.
Yeah, that's all we could do. I think it looks really nice. I think it looks cool. I think it doesn't obscure him. I don't like obscuring the character, I think
That looks really classy,
I think it
actually.
looks really classy.
So when the pin's standing right way up.
Yeah, when the pin is standing right way up, I think it looks really nice. And it sort of frames him with the Naruto behind his head. So I think that works well. Good.
We do the best we can.
We do the best. A lot of people think the bottom is better. Good. All right.
Thanks, chat. We appreciate your support.
Thank you, chat. And what was the number on that one again?
That one was 1070.
1070.
We've literally been looking for this person since this morning.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, we have come down to this Carlos Zometa Guillaume that has no instructions whatsoever.
Oh, yes. Well, Carlos, is this the last send-in?
It's either, this is the last send-in item, yes.
Okay.
It's either Carlos Zometa or Jesse.
Carlos Someta or Jesse Caceres?
Are you in the chat?
We have anyone there?
We have 0 instructions for your Guillaume.
Yeah, we have 0 instructions for your Guillaume. And if that's the case, I'm just going to have to make an executive decision. Oh, good. Someone's saying, love your work. Got your wife to start watching Eureka 7. Yay. It's a fun show. I liked working on Eureka 7. What's the largest item you signed?
Oh.
We signed that one Kirinmaru mask.
That one
was
was
pretty
the most
big.
complex.
That was complex.
That was a handmade Kirinmaru mask that somebody obviously made for themselves.
Yeah.
But largest are usually giant wall scrolls and posters.
Yeah, I guess. It depends. Like, is a giant wall scroll or poster? I mean, that's pretty big, although it's flat.
You
And then
signed
sort of
somebody's
chunky
yaoi
Funkos.
paddle at one convention?
Oh, yeah, but that was like in real
Big
life,
item.
not over Streamily. So, all right. Well, I'm not seeing either a Jesse Caceres or a Carlos Zometa. Since I'm not seeing either, I'm just going to have to make an executive decision and sign
Nami,
it.
Tabutsu, and beads on the side?
And beads on the
Is that what's
side.
going on?
Yep, that's what's going to happen, just to make it pretty.
I'm writing a note right now. There were no instructions, so we did our best.
So we did our best. We tried to do the thing that is most often requested and also that we think looks good. So do the beads on the side, and then on the front, I'll do the Namo Amida Butsu in yellow. Nano Amitabutsu. And then I will sign in white. And then maybe I'll do the character in red. So I'm going to have the red beads on the side. Cool. And we'll have the red beads on the side. Okay. Because that's what we got right now. Just checking. Oh, someone's saying, dude, Alucard and Balmung literally inspired me to pursue voice acting. Well, that's very kind of you to say. I'm so glad.
Hopefully you should check out Voice Acting Mastery.
All right, what do you think? Should I put a stone hashira underneath that?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, put a yellow stone
Are you
hashira.
feeling generous?
Sure. That way the yellow, the white, and the red are mirrored on both sides.
Oh, that's nice.
Namu Amitabutsu. So there you go. And then we've got the beads and the stone hashira on the side, and you've got the yellow, white, and red in both places. So hopefully that looks stylish and satisfying for Carlos or Jesse or whoever's it is.
We hope you like
11:42.
it.
We hope you
did
like
our
it.
best to find you.
We really tried. I think that's the one that was a triple order. Boom. All right.
All right.
What's left?
Now we're down to the print.
Is that it? Just the print?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Unless there's more prints.
Let's see. Let's refresh. It says there are more items, but maybe they didn't get in. So.
If we have not signed your item and you did send it to Streamily, it might not have made it there in time.
Yes, there are two send-in items. It looks like. It looks like there's a full-size send-in and a flat send-in. I don't have any names for them. One was a VIP ostensibly.
Yeah, but we
And
don't have it.
I don't have them. So maybe Streamily has not gotten them yet.
Please contact Streamily.
Yeah, please contact Streamily because we have signed all the send-in items that we have. We are down to our last print order. I only see one right now, which is for Zachary. And it says, from Charles, maybe next time, little brother.
So maybe you should say to Zachary.
To Zachary from Charles.
And
yeah. Yep, that's what we'll do.
Unless Zachary or Charles is in the chat right now. We've been looking for you since the very beginning.
Do I also collect signed items? No. So I don't know. So sorry. Yes. No. I don't. I don't really collect signed items. No, that's not something. Not something I really do. I have my own little items that I collect, but they're not signed items usually.
They don't have to be signed.
I don't need them signed. I think I have one signed item. Ikuhara signed Revolutionary Girl Utena DVD for me once upon a time.
But that's because you guys met each other.
Yeah, and he was
very
nice.
nice to you.
Yeah, he was nice, and he just signed it for me. But I didn't even ask him to sign it. I think he just signed it for me. Oh, glad you like my flannel shirt. Thank you. So if we don't have a Zachary, I'm just going to make an executive decision on this print.
Yeah, because it says to this person, and then from Charles is part of the message. So.
That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. All right, so to Zachary.
From Charles?
From Charles.
Maybe colon?
Yep, looks like a colon there, and then maybe next time, little brother. Cool. There you go. To Zachary from Charles. Maybe next time, little brother. And the signature and the Itachi there. Hopefully you can see that in the glare there. And I hope you enjoyed that.
That's lovely.
It is good.
All right. Do you want to mark that off?
I will mark that off. 1185. Boom.
All right.
And I think
talk to the chat until
that's
for a
it.
couple minutes, and then
Sure.
Getting done early. Maybe till the 30.
Thank
30 minute
you.
mark?
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for the print, by the way. Okay. Cool. Excellent. Oh, Death Trance. Is that Anthony? Wasn't it?
Zachary or Charles?
No. With the one we did the dual signature on. The print we did the dual signature on. Yes. So if you ordered that print, great, excellent. Thank you. You're very welcome. So if anyone has any last minute questions, I can hang out and probably until the half hour. There's Robert Razzo. There we go. Sorry, sad I haven't met you at a con yet, but glad I got your pop signed by the goat. Oh, well, that's very kind of you, Robert. That's very kind of you to say. I'm sorry that I can't really go to in-person conventions right now. Hopefully someday, but not right now. Favorite Halloween candy? I used to like candy corn a lot, but it's a little too sweet.
Real honey, though.
But only ones with real honey. I think Brock's makes some with real honey. Those are pretty tasty, but it's a little too sweet for me now. I tend to be a peanut butter and chocolate guy now. Justin's makes really nice organic peanut butter and chocolate. Justin's peanut butter cups are pretty cracktastic. They're pretty good. Would I ever dye my hair a fun color like some of your characters? Well, I used to be more blonde than this, but I have not been able to get to a hairdresser to do the blonde since the pandemic started. So I haven't been able to do that. But I've never really done any other color other than blonde. It accidentally got colored orange because someone tried to do me blonde and they didn't know what they were doing. And they left too much of the red pigment in, and so I came out orange, which was not good, and they had to fix it. And it was bad because my hair was like straw. And I was doing it for a show. This was in college. We were doing a production of the Scottish play, and everything was supposed to be black and white. So everyone who had sort of darker colored hair, they went very dark. And I said, "Oh, I'll go blonde." And so they took me to this place to go blonde, and they messed it up. And so they had to fix it, and then my hair was like straw afterwards. So that wasn't so great. Halloween plans. I usually try to watch some good Halloween content. I've been on a sort of Hammer film kick. Those are sort of fun, playful films, creepy horror films. I'm a big fan of this one Hammer film called Quatermass and the Pit. The American title of it, I think, was like 8 Million Years to Earth. It's got this sort of sci-fi, almost Lovecraftian sensibility to it, which is really great. I wish there were better Lovecraft-type stories.
Yeah, for some reason, people don't seem to be able to adapt Lovecraft that well to film.
No, they haven't been able to make a good Lovecraft adaptation.
One from the Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah, the Guillermo del Toro Cabinet of Curiosities on Netflix. It's the third episode, I think. The Autopsy.
The third one called The Autopsy.
The Autopsy.
The closest to Lovecraft horror.
Yeah, with F. Murray Abraham. That one's got a real good Lovecraft feel to it, which is really nice. There's that Nicolas Cage movie, The Color Out of Space. And it doesn't quite work. It doesn't. It's like that was a strange one to adapt.
We were mad that Lovecraft anime didn't come out.
Yeah, there was that Lovecraft anime, Force of Will or something. There's a trailer still up on YouTube for it.
I wish they would have made it.
It's so amazing looking. It's this like dark goth chick who's just writing furiously in her diary or on paper. And there's these really cool fish people and these, somehow when it's animated, it works so much better. It's very satisfying. So I wish they had made that one. The trailer's like almost 7 or 8 years old now. It's such a shame because it looks so cool. But it never came to fruition, which is really sad. Because that looked cool. I wanted to see goth Dickensian anime girl with like bespectacled with dark circles under her eyes, furiously writing to save the world. Like, how cool is that? That would be awesome. But it never happened. So I don't know if there's any other burning questions before we sign off. It has been a long weekend. We've been doing this since 10 a.m. on Saturday.
Send-in items go on sale tomorrow morning.
Yes, send-in items go on sale tomorrow morning at 9:30.
This will be the last round this year, so if you want your items by the holidays, get in on that. And also prints.
Prints are still available. Probably not this weekend. At this point, it's too late. We probably can't.
We'll
we
do
can't
it
get
the
it
next
done.
signing if anybody orders now.
Yeah, if you order now, it'll get done at the next signing. But the next signing will the send-in items go on sale on Monday at 9:30 tomorrow. Prints will always be available, and the signing itself will take place on the November 18th and 19th. So, Dredge is a Lovecraftian type game. It's well done. All right, I'll have to check that out. There's a cool game that I have on my iPad called The Sunless Sea.
That one's cool in Lovecraft.
That one's cool, but it's dense. It's really sort of text dense, so it can be tricky, and you die a lot, which I guess is Lovecraftian. And like the game says, just so you know, you're gonna die a lot. It's okay. When you come back, you like keep everything from your last iteration, so you don't get too depressed. Doesn't get too frustrating. But yeah, you're gonna die a lot in the game.
Thank you to Kitsune Hime for moderating.
Yes. Thank you, Kitsune Hime, for moderating. Do I enjoy playing characters that scream a lot? Not necessarily.
It's a little stressful on your voice.
It's stressful on the voice. I like characters that are well written and compelling. So when's the next signing? So hopefully I've clarified that. Have a good evening to Crispin. Great. Thank you for all your hard work. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
As always, I want you all to be happy.
If I send in Alucard's pistol, will it be stream or off stream? I respect if it isn't with it being a firearm. Well, I mean, is it one of those model ones, like those old? I remember once upon a time
they made some cool
replicas of Alucard's guns, and I had them at a convention once. They gave them to me as props, and then 9/11 happened, and it was impossible to get them imported anymore.
Stopped importing.
Yeah, Custom stopped them.
Too real.
But if you have one of those, my lord,
goodness.
that would be cool. If you had one of those authentic
send it in. We'll
Alucards.
totally sign that.
I'll sign it on camera. It's no big.
But
it's
make
no
sure
big
you
deal.
insure it because we know how precious those are.
Yeah, I mean, because they were replicas. They weren't actual firearms. They just looked really accurate.
Please do not send actual firearms.
Please do not send actual firearms.
Streamily will let you do that.
No. No real firearms. Only models. Yeah, model off Etsy. Okay, cool. And I know people have made their own custom ones, but there was one that was like officially made by the licensing company.
And they made both too.
They made both the Jackal and the Cthulhu, and they were gorgeous. And I was like, maybe I should get these. And by that time, nope, no way.
Sold out by the time you even thought
There was no way Customs was going to let them in anymore. They're like, that's not happening. And I was like, okay, never mind. So there we go. Yeah, but I'm happy to sign that as a custom thing. I mean, people walk around in conventions with, replica firearms all the time. They just have to put the big orange tips on them.
Yeah.
You don't have to put the orange tips because I'm not going to be walking around in public with it. So it's just going to be here on camera in my house. And it's
just assure Streamily that it is not a real firearm.
Yeah, yes, please make it clear that it is not a real firearm. Always saying Sunless Sea is great. Yeah, Sunless Sea is good. It's a good game. It's very meditative. Excellent. Did I cosplay as Alucard? Yes, I cosplayed as Alucard once very early in my career, and nobody believed I was the voice actor, so I never did it again. I think if you do...
Nobody believed he was the voice actor.
I did it for Anime Expo 2002 and San Diego Comic-Con 2002. I cosplayed as Alucard because Genion asked me to do it, and Pioneer at the time. Pioneer asked me to do it, and I said, well, if you make the costume, I'll wear it. And so they had someone make me the costume, and I did wear it, and they got me the guns, and I was at the big Pioneer booth with lights and a huge coffin and a big chair, and like they spent a lot of money on that booth, and I was standing there saying, hey, I'm the voice actor as Alucard. And like, no, you're not. You're just a cosplayer.
Everybody thought he was just a random dude.
Yeah, not going to do that. So there you go. All right. Well, thanks, everyone. It's been lovely hanging out with all of you. I hope you're doing all right and having a good rest of your weekend. We're going to relax, I think, and we're going to go get some dinner or something because we're tired. It's been a long weekend. But new send-in items slots will go on sale tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Next and last round of signings for the year, November 18th and 19th. You can order your prints sooner rather than later if you want them before the holidays. Otherwise, we will see you in November. Thanks, everyone. Huge thanks to Isabel for making all this happen. She saved so many people's butts today. And a big thank you to Kitsune Hime for moderating. We appreciate it. All right. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.